Say it. Hey.
Hey, is this thing on?
Hey everyone, it's JaileeMarie back in the building, and today we're going to talk about drum roll please, boom, how I got into NYU. Like, this is the most frequent question that I get asked, and people like look to me for some reason, maybe because I literally beat all odds. So let's get into it. I'm going to give y'all 5 tips on how I got into NYU, and with these 5 tips you're gonna know how to get into NYU and any other college that you want to get into. Okay, but anyways, as you can see, I'm low-key obsessed with NYU just by my wallpaper. And y'all want to see something else? Y'all want to see something else? I also got the arc. Literally, this is gonna be the main spot for y'all when y'all get into NYU. Y'all probably like, when we get into NYU? Yeah, because after you see this video, you're going to get into NYU or whatever college you want to get into. At least your top 3. Like, come on now. These are some of the questions that I got asked, because I told people, like, I'm doing a college video, can y'all ask me questions for my YouTube? And they flooded. They really did. So we're going to see the ones that are most relevant for this YouTube video. Let's go. Okay, so the first tip, I made a whole plan for y'all. I even used purple sticky notes. Like, I made a whole plan, all right? You have to know NYU or the school that you want to get into. You have to know it, because you have to know what you contribute to a school and what that school can contribute to you. Remember, like, a lot of y'all think that when you're applying to these schools, they're just solely focusing on you, like it's just you, and the schools are like all the way up here, like they're so top tier, and these schools are really top tier. But remember, they're also trying to sell to you, because at the end of the day, you're the one paying to apply to their school. They want you to apply to their school. They want you to actually think of their school as the best school ever. You know what I'm saying? So you have to see why that school is best for you and what you can offer to that school. Y'all feel me? It's a lot of contributions, all right? You have to do your research. When I say do your research, like, know what program you want to get into. Know the schools you want to get into. You know that NYU has a lot of different schools. It's not just New York University and that's it. No, there's the College of Arts and Sciences. There's the nursing program, Myers. There's Tandon, that's more for engineering and the sciences as well. There's a lot of different schools. And also remember that they're in a lot of different locations. Okay, y'all? Y'all think that NYU is just the city, Manhattan? No, guys. There's also downtown Brooklyn, where Tandon is located, and the Washington Square Park location houses so many schools, like Steinhardt. Do y'all know what Steinhardt is? I didn't. Like, I didn't really do my research on that specific school because I knew of another school. But if you are undecided or don't really know what school you want to go into, you have to really do your research on which one best fits you. Because remember, they're also applying to you. You're applying to them and they're applying to you, right? Oh my gosh, I get so many questions on the Common App. Me, as a first generation student, my parents did not go to college. I come from a low income background. I really entered this college process not knowing anyone from like my close immediate family, like my parents, that went to college. Like, it would be more my uncles and aunts, my grandmother, but she only went for like 2 years. It was never like the 4-year one, you know what I'm saying? So this was very new to me. I had a quite few of trouble, and mainly I would have loved a step-by-step guide on the Common App, and I did receive that step-by-step guide. So now I'm going to give it to y'all. Okay, so the Common App is very important. I think NYU posted a video on it to like show you visuals, but I'm gonna let you know like the little sauce, the little drip, you know what I'm saying? So when it comes to the Common App, that's where you enter all the schools that you want to go to, and there's going to be some general questions where you put your extracurriculars. There's also going to be some general things where you put your SAT scores, your GPA, what else? Also, your letters of recommendation. Okay, we're gonna go further into that. I'm just letting you know the basics, like your personal statement. That's where you're gonna put your supplements. You're probably asking me, what are supplements? We're going to further review that, and I will link a spreadsheet down below that I got from a very awesome program that I will talk about further on, that will teach you about how to be organized and stick to those very crucial deadlines that each college has and requirements that each college has, because every college is different. And I love the Common App puts it all in one, and NYU is on the Common App, thankfully. So yeah. Okay, more of supplements, recommendation letters, and your personal essay. This is tip number 3, y'all. So when it comes to letters of recommendations, you have to understand that teachers are very busy, and they're probably writing recommendation letters for a lot of the students in your class. So you have to tell them what deadlines you have for each different school, and specifically, who are you? You know what I'm saying? A lot of recommendation letters can start to repeat itself or become very common or similar, but you want to make sure that you stand out. So by doing that, give your teacher your resume or something, or certain things that you want them to highlight specific to the subject that they teach, or specific to an extracurricular that you do that relates to their subject or relates to how they know you, your relationship. Like, please let them know, okay? Because colleges will ask you for multiple recommendation letters, whether it be from your guidance counselor and 2 other teachers. So it could be math and English or science and history. It really depends on the college, but you want to make sure that you kind of have a mix of different subjects to really highlight your multiple different skills. Because remember, they want multifaceted person. They want to know what other things you excel on, and yeah, your teachers will really help you out on that. Shout out to all my teachers. I love y'all for writing me those recommendation letters, because I got to where I am today. For these personal essays and supplements, you have to make sure that you have essay reviewers. Your guidance counselors, friends, teachers, they can all be great for reviewing your essay. Use Grammarly as well. There's an extension that you could download for your computer that will fix any little mistakes or errors that you have in your writing, and that will really elevate your writing as well. And be creative, be you. You don't have to stick to the conventional format of writing, or, you know, it's not like a research essay or anything, or like for a test. Like, no, it's about you. Make it designed and tailored to you, okay? And that's the thing I want to separate: personal essays and supplements. When it comes to both of those, you have to make sure that your personal essay is your story and your supplements are more on why you want that college to be where you stay for the next 4 years of your life. Okay? Those questions will really delve into any academics, extracurriculars, or anything that you want to highlight as well. Don't feel that you need to tailor your personal essay specific to a school, because that's not how it works. Remember, this is a holistic process and each part is different, which all combines together to make the college know who you are. And that comes to the question that NYU ask. They ask, why NYU? And for me personally, this is my why NYU supplement here. This is just a little snippet to like show y'all some details and stuff. Like, I really wanted to make sure that y'all saw how mine is tailored. Me, I want to study dentistry, and I also wanted to help people with mental health issues, mental disabilities, and I feel like those are things that are very important to me, and NYU offers both of those. It is top ranked in dentistry, it is top ranked in research, and it is great for mental health research as well, because NYU offers a variety of courses and different programs that can tailor to my needs. But how do I know that? I did my research. You have to know NYU's mission statement. You have to know what certain passion that you have that they can tailor to. You know what I'm saying? Love ya. And before I go to the more metric stuff, I want y'all to know that you are more than a metric. Yeah, you are definitely more than a metric, y'all. Okay, if you really feel that your academics is very high and up to par and you want to mention it in certain aspects of your essays, I'm not gonna stop you. But remember, you also have to show some growth. Okay, like, why is this important to you? How is this seen as an obstacle? You know what I'm saying? They love seeing growth within that field of your essay, so please tend to show that. Like, you're really showing them your story. These tips are more on my college process and how to go about the college process and etc. So yeah, I guess I'll just call it college process and lifestyle for the college process. You know what I'm saying? You need to have a strong support system. My support systems have been the programs that I told you about before, which was SEO, which is called Sponsors for Educational Opportunity. By the way, their application is open now. So if you're a freshman in high school and already ahead of the game and watching my video, please apply to SEO. They are located in the New York City area and the San Francisco area. I have to read my notes for this because whew, it's a lot, y'all. So I used to spend day and night, like, you could ask anyone in my high school. I would just post my progress. I might just add some snippets here. Okay, so it was so much, y'all. Like, what I'm telling you, whew. And I always ask myself the question whether I was good enough. Am I good enough? Am I fit for this school? Because NYU for me was a target/reach school. And that's the thing, when you're applying to these schools, you have to know whether they're target, like you meet the qualifications right on the dot, whether they're reach, where you're kind of below the qualifications, or safety, when you're kind of above the qualifications. So please make sure to have a mix of all types of schools just in case. But guys, with the amount of confidence I have in y'all after using these tips, I really feel that whatever your dream school is, you're gonna get into. God willing, you willing, cause I don't know y'all religious backgrounds, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you got this. When people ask me how I stood solid throughout this college application process, it's like I just stood solid because of the support system that I had. Even when I got accepted, this is the automatic feedback that I got from my friends. They threw a whole party for me. Like, they knew how much I loved this school, and it was just amazing to me, you know? Like, so many people doubted me. So many people would say sly comments, but I just surpassed that. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna listen to you, because I put myself out there. I went to these college fairs, signed up for their mailing list, hit up these college admissions people, both within SEO and outside of the program, which I met in the college fairs. I did my part, and I want you to do your part too, because you cannot just sit back and think, oh, it's gonna come to me. No, you have to speak it into existence. You have to pray. You have to go and talk to many different people from those colleges you want to get into. Like, hey, what can I do? This is my name. Is there anything you recommend? Any tips? What programs do you suggest? If I want a scholarship, what can I do? You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to ask. Like, even for the SAT, like, I know you are more than a metric, but guys, when I'm telling y'all, like, I took my SAT multiple times. There was like no seats in New York, so I had to go to New Jersey. This was during the summertime. By the way, I recommend taking your SAT during the summertime, because apparently, like, it's easier during that time because not a lot of people take it. I don't know how true that is, but that's when I got my highest score. So you could take it with a little grain of salt, you know what I'm saying? And I had to go all the way to New Jersey. You're probably asking, like, how you live in New York and went all the way to New Jersey to freaking take a test? Well, thankfully I had family in New Jersey, and they let me sleep over there, and they were only 15 minutes away from the SAT site, and they were willing to take me, drive me back, and let me sleep over there. So I really appreciated that. Shout out Rolando, love you, bro. Yeah, and it's funny because they were moving to Florida the next day. Like, I literally told them, like, hey, can I sleep over to take a test? And I'm telling you, I did like the maximum for the school, bro. Like, literally the max. Oh, my friend, one of number 5, the financial aspect. A lot of y'all have questions about how you're actually going to pay for NYU. NYU is very expensive, like $76,000. Oh my gosh, you know what I'm saying? And for me, it was a combination of multiple things. I had to stay on top of the deadlines. I had to communicate with my family, telling them, hey, mom, I need your taxes. Dad, I need your taxes. I need to know your financial situation in order to see how much money I can receive from FAFSA, CSS, and TAP for New York City students. Now, you're hearing all of those things and you're probably like, what's FAFSA? What's CSS? What's TAP? And guys, CSS is part of the College Board, and it gives much more information about your financial circumstances. So please have that open communication with your family members. Try to see where you stand financially and what things can hinder you from paying this immense tuition, and NYU will help you out. You just have to make sure you reach those deadlines, and by reaching those deadlines you have to go to the website directly. You have to ask your guidance counselors. You have to look at CSS and College Board. They're usually around January, like early January, that they start to like come to a close. So please have them done way in advance, like December or something, the latest. FAFSA opens around October, so also try to do your financial aid portion on time, because the woo, try to do your financial aid portion on time, because the earlier you do it, the more likely you could get more money. And who wouldn't like that? You know what I'm saying? It's also outside scholarships and institutional scholarships that could help you a lot. I know that some of my friends, they got scholarships because of what they wrote in their personal essay. The day of my decision coming out, I was telling someone from a program, extracurricular, that I was a part of, that I was so nervous, that all my friends were asking me if I got in or not. And then they were saying that, oh, just tell them you didn't get in. And I'm like, what? I had to separate myself from that person. I went home on the train, saw my mom. She was dressed in all violet. I was like, oh my gosh. I'll just put my reaction video right here. We're going to see it together because it was so much. I even forgot my password to my account, y'all. Like, it was OD, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to react to it together. Just a 3-minute clip. Please do not mind my crying. When I'm telling you I really love this school, I really do. I didn't know how to act. I was just like all over the place. My brother was there, my mom's there. It was just funny. All right, let's go. Shout out Ariana for sending me it.
Yeah, we kind of had an argument because I'm kind of irresponsible. I found my wallet today, so that was a blessing from God.
Facts, I found my wallet, y'all. It's been months since I lost it, and I found it the day that I found out about NYU.
You better not start crying before we look at this, because I don't really wait so long.
My mom was complaining about waiting. Imagine me.
It's Valentine's Day too.
It was Valentine's Day, y'all.
This is crazy. This is crazy. God.
My phone wasn't cooperating.
Everyone, before I open this, I want to thank everyone who has supported me throughout this journey. SEO, God, who supported me, my family, my friends.
Support system.
Everyone, you know, just everyone that has supported me. I applied to the College of Arts and Sciences for pre-professional dentistry. It was crazy, you know? I just really wanted, oh my God. I just really want to get in. But I know that whatever's planned for me, it's planned for me, you know? Everything happens for a reason. Like, I was like, is the city, you know, like, let me not put that in there. But is the city really for me? Like, sometimes I think about that. Like, I love the city. I love
You gotta
New York.
know.
I love NYU. You supporting me. And right now I'm gonna click here to view your vision decision.
Do not mind my ugly laugh. Or cry. I mean cry. It sounds like a laugh. My mom was recording too.
Oh my God! On behalf of the divisions in the community, it is my honor and privilege to share with you. I did not give you a hand. That you have been. Wow, my phone just 20%. You have been admitted to the college of my society. I'm playing with you. Yo, oh my God, why? No. Why? God, I love you. God, I love you. I love you. God, I love you. I don't know what to say. Oh my God, I'm really NYU class of 2023. God, I think I'm gonna stay in New York with you. Oh my God. Bro, y'all don't understand the amount of sleepless nights.
Sleepless.
Work I put into this.
Work.
Congratulations. Mom, I love you. Mom, I love you. Oh my God, Mom, this is not happening. What? This is not happening. What? Why? Oh my God, Isaac, you happy for your sister, baby? Isaac, I'm gonna stay in New York. Isaac, I'm gonna stay in New York. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
Period. You know what I'm saying? For more college advice and how my first semester at NYU went, or my first year, I should say, my first year at NYU went, the ins, the outs, the truth, everything, please stay tuned. All right, you are watching JaileeMarie. Follow me, like, comment, and subscribe. I love you all, and I'm going to answer more questions in the near future. So, peace.